Well, in education, when you're planning something, you have the introductory stage, then you have the practice stage, and then you have the mastery stage. But so much of life, especially in school, we learn things that we then don't apply. And then you actually don't actually know them. Whether you got an A in biology doesn't mean that if you utilize it, you actually apply it. And we do that in structured education, and then we do that in life. And so those of us who are always trying to be on a journey of being a better person or exploring the things we need to know, it's so nice to try to learn something and then give it a shot, give it a go and see, is this really working for me? Because my perspective on learning is if you don't make mistakes, you haven't learned anything, because a mistake is one of life's best lessons. And that's not something you learn in school, but you do learn it in life. And you think, well, now I have a good question and I can go ask, or I can go try harder, or I can go look something up, or, adjust, monitor and adjust in my personal life and in my journey, my spiritual journey, as well as my biology class.
Yeah. And you had brought forward many good points, but another is keeping the education system open.
Right.
So as someone does go and adapts any tool we provide to fit them, that they have the ability to come back and ask questions after, right? Because if a window closes, you have this course for this duration of time, and that's it. After that, we're no longer available to you. Well, that's not going to help someone who is literally applying this in their life, because life changes. And if they keep going back to these tools and applying them the way that we've asked them to apply them, then they're going to have a question.
And that's what's interesting that's going to happen in structured education as well as the online education and the education that many people are getting now is, by the time you have the question, the class is often over. The professor's already gone, you've lost the textbook, and you're thinking, well, now what? Because now I'm ready to learn, because I tried to utilize these things and I'm ready to apply stuff, and I don't have anybody to help me. So when online education, or the kind of short course classes that we're offering now, that you own and you have access to, and you can stop in the middle of them, you can apply so much easier and go back and think, oh, I get that now. But the idea of having it end and go away before you've even half applied or mastered any of the material is not how we're going to ever move forward in a topic or in a curriculum.
And I feel like that's just such an amazing perspective to come at that with. Because if you look at the training that those who create online content are given, it's time it out after a certain period of time, so you're taught as you're creating content to time it out. So the message is different than it is from the consumer side of it, which is, no, I need time to actually utilize this if my goal is to actually make this part of my life, then I need to live it for a little while, to take it step by step and incorporate it.
That's one of the first conversations that we had is, I do take a lot of classes online, especially because I've been home a lot like most people have, and it would not be my style of learning, but I take them and maybe I'm not interested. Once I get started, I think, I'm not that interested, and I stop it, and then I think, well, I paid a lot of money for that, or a little bit of money, or I get the time to readjust, or it comes back in my thought and awareness, and I go back, and boy, if it's not there, or I can't remember how to find it, or I can't access it again, it doesn't make me outraged. It makes me outraged. I don't think, well, that's too bad. You didn't read the fine print that you only had 30 days or something. When I know I can go back when the time is ready, it's like I can have a delightful little treasure chest to look up in, or your own personal library. But your personal library doesn't have to be inside of you. It's stored somewhere where you can access again